welcome or welcome back to the channel. So I come across this video and honestly it's really disgusting, the behavior from this woman. Now the title of it is Mother Loses Custody After Attacking Father Then Claims Kidnapping. Now I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just going based on the video, and what happens in the video is why I wanted to cover this one today. Um, and like I said, it's really disgusting because so many women think that this is okay. And the biggest issue here is the little girl that you see standing behind the mother is the man's daughter. So all of this is happening in front of her. So keep that in mind as we're going through this.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, you're going to walk away.
Now I do apologize. The sound quality, I've literally got the volume up as loud as I can get it. So, and even there are parts of it that I cannot hear. It's just the quality or the sound quality from whoever's recording. But what you can hear is what's really messed up. And again, this is happening in front of the man or their kid.
It's going to walk away. It's going to walk away like a little pussy. Walk away, pussy. No, I don't want to call you a pussy because, you know, pussy is what I have, and pussy is awesome.
I mean, that's one of the biggest issues I have about this video is, like, is that really appropriate language to use in front of a kid? My opinion, I don't think so, and I would imagine that a lot of people would agree with that. That's just, and she clearly has no regards for the fact that her daughter is literally feet behind her, listening and watching all of this.
Yeah, walk away, walk, bald man, walk away. I dare you. Walk away. I'll find you. I will find her because I'm good like that. And I will find her, and you know what? You won't have a family at the end of the day. Or you could apologize to your daughter and tell her that I'm sorry that I made and or whatever the names are of your children. I'm sorry for your day. Go ahead, do it. Are you a man or not?
I'll talk to her, but
Go, I'll shut up.
Are you done
Go
talking?
for it. Yep. I'm doing talking.
Done making threats?
Bitch butch. Go for it, bitch butch. Go for it.
I mean, again, the degrading itself is bad enough to do in front of the kid, but the language to go along with it makes it that much worse. And I don't know what the man did, honestly, because he does talk to the kid, and you're getting ready to see that in a second, but you can't really hear what he's actually saying. So I don't really know what he did, but I can't imagine anything would make this an appropriate reaction. Because he seems to care about his kid, and he seems to be calm when he's talking to her. So I just can't imagine what would have brought this on.
Bitch. Go for it. Oh, are these guys gonna, like, what, take me down? I dare ya. Exactly what I need. Do it. You man too. You like football? Oh, shut the fuck up and say the real thing. Shut the zip it. Shut the fuck up and say what you should say to her. Oh, everybody's witnessing. I have a vagina, not a dick, so I can't push you.
That right there is one of the main reasons I wanted to do this. What she said right there is because I have lady parts and you have man parts, so yes, I can push you. And this is important for everybody who wants to claim that men cannot be victims. Clearly, that is not the case. They can be victims of assault or actual assault, and I'm just gonna say that word. I'm not trying to push it too far, but they can be victims of both, and you're getting ready to see that this man was a victim of both. And she thinks it's okay because she's a woman and he's a man. And there are a lot of women who think that. And there are a lot of law enforcement that agree with that. Like, men can't be victims because what is she really going to do to you? But the point is, even if she doesn't, like, break any bones or anything like that, it's still not right for her to assault him. It's still illegal. But it gets overlooked so many times that it's just, there's no reason for that. You know what I mean? So keep watching.
And now you're a pussy. Oh, are you gonna? Oh, good. I can't wait. Bring me in.
And just to touch on what to add to what I was just saying, this man is also a victim of verbal abuse. So you're literally getting all three, and yet so many people in the legal system want to act like this does not happen. Like, men cannot be victims of either one of those things. In this situation, this man is a victim of all three.
Bring me the bucket. Apologize to your daughter. Oh, 911, here we come. Apologize to your fucking daughter, you piece of shit pussy.
What you got?
See? You want to see my vagina? You want to see it? You want to see my vagina?
Don't get too excited, fellas. You're not going to see it.
I will show you my vagina, pussy, whatever you want to call it. Oh, because of you. You're such a man. You're such a man's man. Oh, should I come and give you a cock suck again? Should I do that as a 17-year-old girl? Yeah, 20 years younger than you. Oh, should I do that? Fucking want that?
You see what I mean there? Do you see what I mean there? You saw what just happened, right? If a man did that to a woman, he would be charged with that. And this woman literally, she pushed him at first and said she can do it because she's a woman and he's a man. And so now she's got this entitlement that she can also grab his manhood and get away with it. And like I said, it goes with what I just said about the fact that men can be victims of this. And you look at his face, he's like, well, what the hell are you doing? Like, whoa, you can't do that. But she thinks she can. And again, there are so many cases where this stuff gets overlooked simply because she is the woman. And they're like, oh, men can't be assaulted because what is she really going to do to hurt you? Men can't be, I'm trying to choose the best word. All right, I'm just going to go with the word I use. They can't be actually assaulted because men can't be actually assaulted. Like, because they just assume men want it. You know what I mean? And that's just not the case. This dude clearly didn't want her to do that, and she did it anyway. And again, so many women get away with it simply because they're women.
Yeah, exactly. I just fucking touched you. Oh, you want?
And she even admitted, yeah, exactly, I just touched you. Yeah, but you can't do that. You touched him against his will. And again, if a man would have done that to a woman, he would immediately be charged.
Play? You wanna play? You wanna play?
Still grabbing for him. You see what I mean? This is why I say men can be victims. Men are victims in so many cases. But the majority of the time, that gets overlooked simply because he's a man and they don't believe a man can be victims of either one of these situations. And like I said, he's a victim of all three. the assault, the actual assault, and the verbal abuse. He's a victim of all three in this situation. Plus, I guess you could say harassment as well, because she showed up at his job site and this is what she did.
Touch your old freaking as much as I fucking want to touch. Just button. Don't touch me. Oh. Does that hurt? Does that hurt? Does that hurt?
What are you doing?
Like that? You like that? You fucking like that?
See, she's still assaulting him in both fashions. The actual way and the physical way. Both assaulting him. And still verbally abusive towards him. And he's repeatedly told her to stop. And she just keeps going and going and going. And she said, yeah, I can do it. I can do it as much as I want. And a lot of women have that in their mind. And I'm not saying like every woman is like this. But the women who are like this, that's what's in their mind, is that they can get away with it simply because they're a woman. Because what official is going to believe that a man is a victim of either one of these? And that's why I wanted to do this video, is because this is proof that men can be victims. And I don't, like I said, I don't know the outcome. I told you the name of the title of this video. Not my video, but the one we're watching. So I don't know the actual outcome. I hope that it really is true that the man did get custody. And I hope that the woman did get charged with something in this matter. Because she should be. Anybody who does this to anybody, whether it's a male or female, should be charged. But the problem I have is that more often than not, the men get charged with it, but the women do not. And that is where the problem lies. And that's the double standards in our society.
You like that?
Stop.
You like that? Don't you
Stop.
You like that?
Stop.
Oh, you love it.
Stop.
Oh, you fucking love it.
Stop.
And you can hear the kids, stop it, stop it, stop it. And she literally has no regards whatsoever for the fact that the kid is watching and hearing every bit of this. And that is one of the other big issues that I have with this entire situation, is that all of it happened in front of the kid. And the man was literally assaulted the whole time, in, like I said, in every form of way. Verbally and physically and, you know, whatever. So, the fact that so many women get away with this, and I'm not saying she did. Again, I don't know the outcome of this. I hope she didn't, because it is on camera. But if she did get charged with it, this is why. It's because it's on camera, which means the ones that are not recorded are usually the ones who get away with it. And again, that in itself is a problem.
Stop.
That's all you ever wanted from me, isn't it?
Stop.
My vagina in your fucking... Oh, you're gonna be a man around your friends? Is that what you're gonna do?
I said stop.
Is that what you're gonna do?
I said stop.
You're fucking...
You're trying to bite me now?
I'm gonna fight you. Get your fucking head off.
Stop. No.
She said, I'm not going to bite you. That's literally what she just tried to do. Wow.
Get your fucking hands off.
You hit me?
Oh, I've hit
Struck
you.
me? What
I've
was that?
struck you.
Yep.
I've hurt you. Have I hurt you? You're hurt.
See, and that's what I mean when I say that's the way so many people in law enforcement see it. It's like, oh, she hit you, but what is she really going to do? Oh, I struck you. Oh, I hurt you. I hurt you. And the problem is, whether or not she, like, physically injured him, like, even if he doesn't have a black eye or a bloody nose or a bloody lip, the fact that she hit him in itself is illegal. So you can't say, well, she's a woman, what is she really going to do to you? Because the fact is, by saying that, you're literally undermining his legal rights. And you see what I mean? You can't pick and choose what rights apply to what person based on their gender. She hit him. That's assault. That's illegal. That's just the way it is. That's a fact.
Oh, you're hurt. You're so hurt. Oh, you're so hurt.
Get your
If I
fucking
let you
hands
go, are you going to stop hitting me?
Yeah, sure.
Are you?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Get your fucking hands off me, you fucking psychopath.
And he's the psychopath. Like, you take what you just saw here, and you tell me which one is a psychopath here. And that's the way honestly, that's a narcissistic thing to do, really. Is that's just the way they play it. Like, get your hands off of me, get your hands off of me. Well, you put your hands on me. That's why I'm restraining you. And then she was like, you're the psycho. No, lady, you're the psycho. Look at what you just did in front of your kid. You're the psycho. So everybody, leave in the comments what you think about this story. I think that's pretty much the end of this video. He lets her up, and I think she kind of comes at him one more time, and then the video kind of ends there. But leave in the comments what y'all think about this. I mean, in my personal opinion, that's a really messed up thing to do, period. For the fact that so many women get away with these things, and so many people in society want to pretend that men cannot be victims, even though this man, like I said a few times, was a victim of several different things, or the verbal, the physical, and the actual assault. He was literally a victim of all three, even though society wants to pretend that men are not victims or cannot be victims. And the other issue that I had with it was the fact that it happened in front of the kid, and the language that was used in front of the kid. And I didn't hear any kind of aggression from the man whatsoever, other than what you see here with him restraining the woman. So again, that's my opinion. So leave in the comments your opinion, what you think about this. And so on that note, I'm going to leave it there. And as always, I will see y'all in the next one. Y'all have a good one.